Ang Civil Service Commission po ay isa rin sa walang humpay na nagtatrabaho upang mapangalagaan ang kapakanan ng mga empleyado ng gobyerno ngayong may pandemya. At upang makibalita sa mga proyekto, programa po ng Civil Service Commission, makakausap po natin ngayon si Commissioner Aileen Lizada. Attorney, magandang araw po.
Magandang araw po, Yusek Rocky, Sir Aljo, Yusek Malaya, sa lahat ng nakikinig at nanonood. Magandang araw po.
Opo. Attorney, bigyan kong daan ko muna yung katanungan mula sa ating kasamahan sa media. Mula po kay Tina Mendez ng Philippine Star. Ito po ang tanong niya, there are government offices in lockdown due to COVID-19 cases, such as the MMDA, DNR, and the National Irrigation Administration. Under the circumstances, are employees mandated to physically report for work, even as part of a skeleton force? What are the civil service guidelines during situations like this? Can an employee opt not to work, not to report for work, or especially if he is part of vulnerable group or has comorbidity?
Okay. Ang MC that is in place at that is in operation ngayon ay MC number 10. Ito po yung revised interim guidelines on alternative work arrangements. Kaya nga ho natin sinestress dito, we rely on the wisdom of the head of the agency. CSC has provided 5 alternative working arrangements po. It's a combination of skeleton workforce, 4-hour compressed work week, work from home, and then yung mga areas na kung saan nila pwedeng tingnan that they can work po with a combination of all 5. So that's why we are really impressing upon heads of government agencies. While we need to serve the public, kinakailangan ho din nating protektahan yung mga kawani ng gobyerno kasi kung lahat ho natin ay ipapareport for work 100%, and if matatamaan po ang isa ng COVID, then you will no longer have a buffer. That's why there is one department that ang pinapagawa ho niya ay 2 weeks, 2 weeks. So at least 2 weeks, 50%, and then as they go work from home, the other 2 weeks, Team B is present. At yung nag-work from home, if ever they were exposed, ay sabay na po yung quarantine. Pangalawa, yung sinabi niyo pong with comorbidities, hindi ho talaga natin pinapareport sila. We give them work from home at we monitor them sa mga respective homes nila because the ultimate consideration here likewise is the health of yung employee po. So yung mga 60 and up or 60 below, but if you are suffering from stroke or you have underlying medical conditions, sila po ay yung vulnerable sector natin at kailangan ho nating protektahan. As we heard, Yusek Malaya, meron tayo mga ECQ, mga iba-ibang klaseng quarantine po. But the fact remains that the virus is still there. The threat is present, and let us protect yung mga kawani ng gobyerno who are being relied upon by the public. So to the head of agencies, come up with a combination that is workable and acceptable para ho, as you are fully operational, let there be a buffer sa mga empleyado po ninyo. Yun po, Yusek Rocky.
Opo. Attorney, may tanong po tayo, 2 tanong from Nicole Lagrimas ng GMA News Online. Ito po una niyang tanong. Senate President Soto said the government should offer early retirement incentives so it could cut down on personal expenses. What does the Civil Service Commission think about proposals to right-size the government workforce? Is this the right time, and how much can the government save from it?
Thank you very much, Yusek Rocky, kasi personal advocacies in CSC. One of them po is aside from a better retirement pay, I am talking on behalf of my office, ma'am. I am for the early retirement. Kasi I have gone around Luzon down to Mindanao. I have spoken to 49 government agencies, LGUs, the sentiment, 99.9%. Ang iba po ay pagod na. We have the highest optional age of retirement among our ASEAN countries, which is 60, optional. Ang mandatory po, we also have the highest mandatory age of requirement among ASEAN countries, which is 65. That's why nagpapasalamat po ako kay Congressman Garbin for authoring the bill sa lower house. Pasado na po ito sa Kongreso. It is now up to the Senate po. And I hope with the words of the Senate, the Honorable Senate President, that this will push through. Kasi marami na rin hong pagod. Let us infuse new blood to the system. Let us give them the option. Kasi ang optional age of retirement na binibigay ho na pumasa sa Kongreso is 56. Let us give it to the government employees to decide if I want to retire early or I want to push through. Personally, bringing my office, I am for the optional lowering of the optional age of retirement from 60 to 56 po.
Okay. Attorney, mula pa rin po kay Nicole, ang tanong niya, do you agree with the installation of a protective barrier for motorcycle backriders? Have government employees raised any concerns about this policy?
So far po, wala ho kaming natatanggap na mga reklamo galing po sa mga kawani ng gobyerno. Kasi ang ginagawa naman ho, as far as I know, ang iba ho ay nagsasattel ng mga empleyado. Regarding po doon sa what is my comment on the backriding, I am in no position not to comment because my knowledge is quite limited on it. I know it is based on science and they have studied it, and I respect po the comments. I'm sorry. I respect kung ano ang nilalagay nilang safety protocol po. Probably they have studied it well and hard, and maybe from time to time, like what Yusek Malaya said kanina, calibrated, dahan-dahan, and probably opening soon to a greater market and a greater ridership.
Opo, Commissioner Aileen, maing buntag ma'am, may ibang issue tayo. May proyekto po kayo na Government Online Career Fair o itong GOCF. Ano po ang layunin ng GOCF? Maaari ba ninyo kaming bigyan ng iba pang mga impormasyon patungkol dito?
Every September, yan po, we celebrate the Philippine Civil Service Anniversary. It is not the Civil Service Commission. It is the Philippine Civil Service Anniversary, the whole bureaucracy. And this coming September, we are celebrating the 120th year. Part of the activity po sa lahat ng mga nakikinig, this is libre po ito, wala ho kayong babayaran. This is a 2020 Government Online Career Fair. Isang activity po ito na binibigay ng civil service para po doon sa mga naghahanap ng trabaho or those who would like to try serving government po. So this is an activity and conducted by CSC, primarily by the Office of ERPO, Examination, Recruitment, and Placement Office po. This is to be conducted, it is a 5-day online career fair which is from September 14 to September 18. Right now, we are encouraging all government agencies to enroll. The period of enrollment is from July 1 to August 14. I hope, Yusek Malaya, isama niyo ho yung mga contract tracers niyo sa amin para mas marami ho tayong ma-hire and we can help you. So far, as of July 9, we already have 11 government agencies who have enrolled. May I be allowed to name the government agencies po?
Opo, go ahead.
Go ahead po. Commissioner, yeah. Go ahead.
LTO, Region 1. LGU, Maupo, Quezon. Land Bank of the Philippines. City Government of Palawan. Philippine Children's Medical Center. Samar Provincial Hospital. NEDA. Masanto High School, formerly Santa Lucia High School. BJMP, Mimaropa Region. Department of Education, Division City of Iligan. DOST, Advanced Science and Technology Institute. Last year, we had more or less 7,327 vacancy, pero ang nag-apply lang po ay 5,171. Right now, ang aming ini-encourage po, government agencies, please enroll dito ho sa ating government online career fair. Yun, sir.
Opo, Commissioner, yung guidelines, kung may mga maidagdag po tayo, ito pong guidelines ng CSC para po sa mga nagnanais na lumahok sa fair.
Okay, for the guidelines, ano na gawin ay kinakailangan ho natin i-encourage yung mga government agencies how to participate. So, to all government agencies ho, yung nakikinig, yung mga heads of agencies, yung HR ninyo, let us fill your unfilled positions. May programa na po yung gobyernong balik probinsya. Marami na ho tayong mga JOs at yung ating mga casuals. Kasi hindi na nga ho sila nakakapasok sa gobyerno, but let us open our unfilled positions. And as government, tayo ho yung #1 employer. And kami ho sa CSC, we are the Central Personal Employment Agency po. So we're encouraging government agencies from July 1 to August 14, please register through the link po, www.surveymonkey.com. Ito po, we have a tie-up with jobstreet.com. You can check our website po. And you just provide po your complete contact details and your focal persons. And then your logo, and then yung job listings ninyo. And upon completion of the agency profile and submission of the needed requirements, kasi ang agency ang magbibigay ano ang requirements nila. Ito po, and then email this to jobstreet.com. And then after that, the corresponding government agencies who have enrolled will have a seminar, an online, one-time seminar lang po on how the system works. And this is from August 28 to September 11. So now is crucial for us sa CSC. We want government agencies to participate. We're encouraging yung mga ibang agencies po, fill up your unfilled positions. Let us help. Marami hong nangangailangan ng trabaho ngayon. Bigay ho sa kanila yung opportunity to serve the government, and likewise be financially empowered, sir.
Opo, ma'am, baka may mga nakalimutan pa kayong mga requirements para malinawan ang ating pong mga aplikante. Yung pong kanila mga kailangang ihanda para po sa naturang fair at kailan at saan ito dapat isubmit.
Okay, doon sa mga interesado hong mag-apply, September 14 to September 18 po ito, 5 days. Yung job applicant po, kailangan hong meron kayong account sa jobstreet.com. Kung wala naman po kayong account, you can create an account by visiting jobstreet.com, and then you click the free sign up icon flashed, and then you follow the instructions po, no? Pangalawa po, you will see a link there, and this will redirect you to the government online career fair landing page. Alam niyo ho ang maganda dito, in the confines of your home, if you are from NCR, you will see ano ang nasa Region 1, Region 2, Region 3, nationwide. So you do not have to go to the region and see ano ang available positions po doon. So you download your PDS, and then you fill out the data and submit it to the agency that you would like po to apply, sir.
Opo. Napakagandang programa po yan, Commissioner. Gaano po kalaki ang may tutulong nito sa serbisyo ng CSC Comm?
Right now, we have more or less 1.8 or 1.9 employed ng gobyerno po. And but there are still lacking, we are still lacking in numbers po. Because each agency, meron ho kayong plantilla, meron ho kayong organizational structure. You know the numbers that are needed to run your respective agencies. Let us fill it up. Kaya nga ho ang iba they hire JOs or casuals. But ilan na hong taon ang mga ibang empleyado ay JOs pa rin, 20, 30 years. Ilan ba ho ang casuals na 20 years, 30 years? We in government, we should try to as much as possible to fill in at para ho we can avoid having yung mga JOs natin na matagal na ho, and when they retire, wala naman ho silang natatanggap. It is very important that we have the correct number of people in a corresponding agency para ho hindi ho sila mahirapan to serve the public. Like kagaya ho ngayon, ano ho nangyayari mga natin ang parating na sa front line kasi kulang ho yung mga plantilla. But if we are able to fill out our plantilla structure, then we will be able to respond well and do away with our JOs po. No? So if ever, let us absorb. And for those who are going back to the provinces, for them to, let us give them a reason to stay in the provinces by applying po if they are qualified.
Opo, mensahe na lang po ninyo, Commissioner, sa ating pong mga viewers at civil servants.
Sorry, sir, I hardly heard you.
Opo.
What is the message to the viewers?
Opo, yes po, Attorney. Message po sa ating mga viewers, lalo na sa mga civil servants natin. Opo.
Okay. Before I go to the message, gusto ko lang ho din idagdag po yung online registration, appointment, and scheduling system. Sa lahat hong nangangailangan ng mga civil service eligibility ninyo, yung mga papeles po ninyo, pwede na ho kayong go online. We call it ORAS. This is web-based. Yung kanina hong pinakita niyong video, yun po yun. You do not have to go to CSC anymore. This is for the central office. If you need your records for your career, service eligibility, SALN, employees record, yan po yun. You can go online and to fast track things, mas madali ho kayong masiserve to all our clients. Please avail of this ORAS, the online registration, appointment, and scheduling system. So my message to all government employees and for those who would like to join government service, meron ho kayong pagkakataon to serve the public. Let us, I encourage you, apply online yung sa Government Online Career Fair, which is September 14 to 18. Government is doing its best para ho to ease the burden for those who are seeking and looking for jobs. Ito na ho yung pagkakataon. It's good paying. It's a good paying job. There is a security of tenure, but please be reminded, if you want to join government service, this government service is a privilege. It's a privilege to serve. Like we have long working hours, overtime, and ang inuuna ho natin dito ay yung interes ng nakararami bago ang pansarili ho nating kapakanan. So if you have the heart to do public service, we're inviting you, join us. And for those who are in government service, especially now the public health workers, maraming salamat po sa ginagawa ninyo. Let us continue to serve the public, and to the heads of agencies, let us protect ho yung mga kawani ng gobyerno. Maraming salamat po.
Dagang salamat, Commissioner Aileen Lizada ng Civil Service Commission.
Thank you.